Hello, how are you? I'm Nikita with Say How You Feel, and today we are doing an unboxing of the Epson Workforce W8 W8 WF 7840. So stay tuned and come back to see the unboxing. But before you come back, be sure that you like, share, and subscribe. Come back and let's see what's in the box. Alright, so Workforce WF. What is wrong with me? It's not an 8. That is an F. That's a little F. WF 7840. This is the one of the new Epson printers. They have a 7840 and a 7820.
It replaced the 7720 and the 7710.
Okay, so hopefully you can hear that. If not, we'll put a little message on the screen when it's being so it can print up to 13 by 19. This particular printer, what we use is we have a printer that we specifically use for sublimation. That's it. And then we have the printer that we use for our transfers, and on the occasion that we might get an order for invitations or something like that, a print order for invitations, stuff like that. That's what we use the other printer for. Okay. So that's what this printer is going to be for the heat transfers and whatever other print orders that we have. So here we go. On the top, it has the cord. You need that, right? Yes. Also, this is a wireless printer, so you can set it up to be wireless. So you could be in one room and the printer can be in another room, and you can send your print job to it and it'll do what it does. It comes with some ink cartridges, so you have your yellow, you got your magenta, and you got your cyan. Is that what it is? I think. No, cayenne. CYAN is what it is. So.
CYM.
And then
magenta.
And then you got
cyan.
Cyan. I don't know how you.
Yeah, cyan.
I think it's cyan. I know it's CYN. Okay. And then pull all the stuff off. And we're going to pull it up and pull it out of the box, and we'll be right back. So here we go. We got it out of the box. It does come with setup instructions, and it has the disc that you would need to put on your laptop to install the drivers and whatnot. So make sure you do that. And here she is. Isn't she beautiful? Here we go with the touch screen. You can probably should take that off first. And then here's the lovely screen that you can lift up or you can let down. We don't have it plugged up right now. This is actually not the area where she's going to live. She's going to live somewhere else. So we will set her up then. But here we have the touch screen. You got your power button. You got all your settings for that. I like this, the paper setting. So I have not read the instructions, but just using my my mind, right, intuition. That's the trays. I actually like that. So you should be able to set it up to where you want to go, I guess, manually, and you should be able to do it also in your settings. And then you have your top tray. Here she is, and she pulls out to 11 by 17.
13 by 19.
And then the man is saying, and also 13 by 19. You can have it print 13 by 19 as well. And I'm going to tear it up already. There we go. We push it back in. And then here we go with the bottom tray. It has a little tray thing there. Pulls out to 11 by 17.
13 by 19.
By 13. It prints up to, the printer prints up to 13 by 19. When you look inside the tray, right here, it says 11 by 17. That's why I'm saying that. But the printer does print up to 13 by 19, and we established that in the beginning. But the tray does pull out, okay, to the size. And it adjusts to the size that you are desiring to print in the moment that you are printing. Jeez Louise. People. I was going to say, those people.
Who them people is? Who's those people?
You know who them people are.
What you trying to say?
I ain't trying to say it. I said it. Let's put this back. Okay. So So here she is. This is her. She also has the USB capability, so you can hook it up with the USB cord, or you can use a USB drive if you have a design or something on your USB drive, your jump drive, whatever you call it. You can stick it in here. You can print from there. Did you want to plug it up?
No, you take the tape off, then we're gonna record. We're gonna record plugging it up in the back.
Okay, you can cut that part out. Something like that. So we'll go ahead and take the tape off. Lift her up.
On the sides.
Just lift her up on the side.
Close the top.
You cut that out too. There we go. Okay. Let's take all the tape off. Be gentle with her.
The price point was $327 with some change, $328.
So this printer was $328. I mean, you know, you gotta add tax, but
No, that was good tax.
with tax she was $328.
She's $299 without.
Okay, so she's $299. You cut this out.
I was giving the tax.
Okay, so it's $299 before tax. After tax, she's $328, give or take.
In Tennessee.
In Tennessee, because your tax is different everywhere. She was purchased at Office Depot.
I think so.
Yes, she was purchased at Office Depot. Call before you go to see if you.
Well, what? They're gonna lie anyway.
You can call before you go to see if they have it. The particular Office Depot that she was purchased at here in Nashville, we went there before to purchase a printer, and we called before we. Oh, I like that.
I think it's automatic.
Cute.
I think it automatically does it. Don't keep it.
Oh, to come out. We called before. As a matter of fact, I think the 78.
The 7720.
The 7720. We went to buy it from the same Office Depot.
Oh.
We called before we went, and the girl was like, "No, we don't have that here." But it was something fishy about it, because it was the way her response to whether or not they had it. So we just went up there to see, and they did have it. So you can, I don't know, wherever you live, you may. Don't tell nobody that fell. I dropped it down a little too hard. I'm sorry. Tell nobody. You may want to call before you go to see if they have it, because at our particular locations here in Nashville, Office Depot, or Staples, for some reason they don't carry a lot of these, the Epsons. I don't know what that's about. But at any rate, so you think they do?
Yeah. No, well, Office Staples does.
But not Office Depot.
No, Office Depot probably does.
They don't carry a lot of it. But at any rate, so call before you go, or just go to see whatever, to make sure they have it in stock. Again, tax is different everywhere. And then also, you may want to check to see if you have an EIN number, if you are like really for real in business with, and what I'm saying by that, I'm not knocking anybody, but like if you've got all your paperwork in business, you can check to see if you can sign up for a business account, and then you may not have to pay tax. So I don't know that for sure at Office Depot or Staples, but that's something that you can check into. We have not done that. So that's something that you can check into to see, and that way you don't have to pay tax because you're in business. So you may want to check into that, or see what the process is for you to have to go through that. I don't know what the criteria would be for you to do that. But at any rate, so yeah. So this is her out of the box. We're going to finish taking the tape off of her, and then we're going to take her to where she's going to actually be housed, and turn her on and set her up and let you see that, I think.
And yeah, so we got to print. I have like several jobs I have to print.
Yes, because we have several jobs that need to be printed, so she has some work she got to do.
Yeah, we're not getting it just to play.
So we're going to do that, and we will be back. Alrighty, so she's in her home. This is where she's going to be living. So we're going to go ahead and push the power button. There we go. And I forgot about that. But on the Epsons, it's not just like you just push the button and it does what it does. You got to actually hold the button down for just a second for it to come on. So here we go. You got to set it up, Okay, so we're going to press English. We're in the USA. We are still in summer. It's asking for I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's asking for daylight saving time, and we're still in summer, so time hasn't fallen back yet. What format you want it in for the date, and we'll do the month, date, year. And oh, I think it's asking me for the date. So it's 0. No, it's not clear. It's 1-0. Today is the 3rd. 03, and it's 21. We want what time limit you want?
I don't care.
It's 24-hour military.
Yeah.
Nope, we don't want that. So we want 12 hour. And right now it is
12:27.
12:27. So 1:27 p.m. Oh, and the reason why we got this printer, which I think the guy that lives here that does that does the majority of the work as far as the t-shirts go, he wanted this printer anyway. I think he intentionally sabotaged the other printer that we had for several years now.
No, the printer went out.
But it went out. It stopped printing magenta, and then this morning it stopped printing black. So, but he had already bought this anyway. So, but he bought it because it stopped printing the magenta. So the point of what made me say that was to let you know why we got it, and also this because everything nowadays is a computer. I mean, everything that you get that's electronic, basically, it's just like it has a computer system in it. So you have to know that when you're purchasing these printers and things like that for your business, that be prepared, right? You have to have,
They have a shelf life.
Right, they have a shelf life, and be prepared to have to rebuy. So always keep that in mind. Have a contingency plan in place of what am I going to do to replace my heat press, because that's happened before. He was in the middle of doing a job and the heat press just stopped working. But praise be to God, because he buys stuff, he had a backup. He already had a heat press here that he could just plug up and go. So always have a contingency plan of what you're going to do when something goes out. So that needs to be like a line item thing in your business. We spent $328 on this, so that means that we're gonna make it back. But with some orders that's coming up anyway, but we need to be sure that we have put that 328 put back just in case. So now it's telling you to install the ink cartridges that came with this printer, and I wanted to say that too. It says in the instructions to only use Epson cartridges, not to use third-party cartridges, but we do use them.
We have, but
this time around we're gonna be good and just use the Epson ink.
I want to try it.
And
It's
see
not
how,
that expensive.
Right, to see how, if maybe that was the issue, maybe that's why something happened. Maybe the third party ink,
over time
it clogged it up and it just wouldn't work. So at any rate, it comes with the cartridges that are very little. I don't know how much ink is in it, but so he's going to install those now.
You want to take this yellow tab off.
You said make sure you take the yellow tab off?
Yes. That's the only thing to take off. That lets the air.
Mm-hmm.
And I would advise buying, these ink cartridges don't come with a whole lot of ink, so I would always advise buying extra ink.
When you get the printer?
When you get the printer, or at least I have an order, so I'm going to take that and just buy the ink, buy another round of ink or two. I usually like to keep at least 3 rounds of ink with me. So if a color get out, that's why I like these type of printers, because if color goes out, I only have to change the ink in that color.
So this, the next message is saying, so the ink has been put in, put the scanner top down, and it says not to power off until initialization is complete, and it takes about 4 minutes. So it's going to take 4 minutes for it to do what it's doing right now. Which again, this is just a big computer, so it's reading those cartridges. Because if you look at the bottom of the cartridge, it has a chip in it, and you line up that chip with the little reader in there, and that's how it knows what it is.
And each cartridge, believe it or not, and I figured this out after the fact.
You put it where it's supposed to go.
Because I tried to, I figured, okay, the red wasn't working, let me put another cartridge in. And I did not realize that each cartridge is not even built the same.
Right.
which means it won't even fit in another. And that's just to keep you from making a mistake and putting the wrong color in the wrong slot.
Yeah.
So.
But you have to know this too. You see that the colors you put in there. I mean, you know, I guess it's sort of common sense, but you know that you didn't put a purple cartridge in there, but you can print something with purple on it. You didn't put a green cartridge in there, but you can print something with green on it.
Yeah.
So it has to mix. So they have it set up in a way that it's going to be able to mix, and each color was mixed differently when they put it in the cartridge that they put it in. So you have to know all of that. So they knew that when they did it and all that. And then you have to know this too. You have to know that everything is about commerce. Everything is about money. So they make these things so that you will have to buy it again.
Yep.
And they make them so you have to come back to them to get it.
But see, here's the thing. I think the reason why I say I want to try the Epson cartridges now is because I want to try to see if it. One, Epson ink is great. I've printed inkjet transfers with Epson ink, and I'll be honest with you. When you print Epson ink through an Epson printer, the colors do come out better. Now, all these years I've used generic ink, but that's just because business-wise. But if I buy extra large cartridges, I think it'll be okay.
When you know better, you do that.
Yeah. I just want to. I'm at the stage now. Just let me just because they have, people. They say these are not to be transferred over to sublimation, which I have no intention on doing that. I have my Epson 7720. I do that with, but I just don't want to. I don't want to do this with that.
But don't they make a printer now, Epson, that's specifically for? They make a printer for
sublimation. Yeah, they have.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They have a wide format sublimation printer. It's the F series, I think it is.
And then you have to appreciate the fact that these companies know they're on trend to know that people have home-based businesses that require specific things. Like they knew that people were transferring their Epson regular printer over to a sublimation printer. So they said, well, you know what, we'll just make one.
Yeah.
We'll just make one specifically for that. So you have to appreciate that.
It does what it has to do. I like the Epson series. I got friends of mine that use the Canon series or the HP series to do their inkjet transfers. I like the fact that it has multiple colors. I've been in a crunch when I printed a design that was heavy in one color, and the printing cartridge for that was like $10 versus me spending $50 for a whole gambit of colors of the thing I don't need.
Okay, so the initialization is complete. So we're gonna hit close, select paper size, and type for paper source. Okay. So you can do plain paper for one. Select the size and type of the loaded paper. Oh, we haven't put paper in it, so it's gonna do a test print. So let me get a piece of paper.
There's a paper here in there.
Oh, I got it. This. Oh, should I hit? What's multi-purpose, right?
Yeah, it don't matter. We just trying to...
Okay. So we gotta line it up. Okay. So we did 8.5 letter, 8.5. Select the size and type of paper loaded. Go back because we're not faxing. See, to start fax setting ways to connect the phone line, we don't have fax. Okay.
Oh. So I can do this. See, that's why I said don't pull it out.
Do you see this?
That's why I said don't pull it.
Do you see this? She's fancy. She automatic. I was trying to say something that was people.
That's what I was telling you.
She automatically poured out. The tray automatically came out. Ooh, that's pretty.
See how them colors come out? Popping.
Can you see the colors? There's no breaks in the lines or anything. So that's good.
Oh, crap. Oh, well, I first accidentally hit the clean button. In a rush. I'm so used to cleaning that other one.
So So that's gonna be another 2 minutes. Okay.
You ain't gotta harass me like that though, cause I ain't scared. We can step outside.
But I was handling this over
Oh,
here.
my bad.
I just wanted to run the test just so we could see, make sure that all the lines are printing accurately. And
You know, we can put a roll of just fast paper back
do
here.
not open any covers or turn the power off until cleaning is complete.
Oh.
And yeah, you can put paper in the back too.
I'm saying we can put a roll.
Yeah.
Get a roll for you to just
That's great.
roll and just transfer it, just let it roll out.
Yeah.
And just cut it.
Okay. You do your part, I do my part.
Okay, my bad. I move. See how she treat me? She treat me like a bald-headed stepchild.
I like this though. So then the question becomes, does it adjust itself when if you say that it's the 11 by 17, 13 by 19, does it adjust itself to pull out that far too?
That's interesting, man.
I want to know.
Right now we got to set up these printers. So what's it called? I'm about to do 11 by 17 after I finish this 8.5 by 11 sheets.
So after this unscheduled cleaning, because this is not what we were going to do, but somebody was Dennis the Menace and pushed buttons.
You know something? I ain't got to take all this abuse.
She's going to be set up. She's going to be done. So the next thing is to do the disc to set up your drivers on your laptop.
For those, and for this one, we're going to have to just download it online.
Oh, it's trying to print.
Yeah, that's simply what happens.
I probably should have waited till it said, oh Lord, you just put.
So it automatically prints after the cleaning. That's neat though, because the other systems you got to actually push the print.
Alright. Very beautiful. Check the printing pattern. It was.
Push 0.
It's good. Next, correct misalignment banding by adjusting the print position load. A4 paper to print the alignment pattern is touch start. Do you want to do that?
No, we're fine.
So we hit cancel. And we're going to go back because we did all the maintenance we were going to do today. Okay, so that's it. And then what about the Wi-Fi?
That's what I was
Okay, so they can't see.
Oh.
So for the Wi-Fi, so I forgot about the Wi-Fi part. So let's go back. Oh, it's setting it up. Okay, he pushed it already, but at the top, on the screen at the top, it had like a tablet and then the internet. So, hold on.
Come out of it. Come out of it. All the way.
Oh, you know what? That's what. Okay, hold on. Close.
Go to. Let me see something for a second. Settings. Custom. No, that's not what I want. Let's connect services. No, we want to step. We'll start from the bottom. Walk over here. Let's see. Okay, so I was in the right section. Set up. Wi-Fi.
Stop! You
Okay.
did it again.
Oh, my bad.
Okay, so I was trying to show you how to set up, how to do it wireless. So on the, hold on. Let's start over. Okay. She is set up. She's set up and ready to print. But you want to be able to do it wireless, right? You want to be able to be wherever. You don't want to have your laptop hooked up to her all the time to print, right? Possibly. I don't. So in order to do that, you have the icons at the top, and there is an icon, looks like a tablet, and then the Wi-Fi. So you want to click her, and then you want to do router. Because this one, the second one says Wi-Fi direct, it looks like it's from your
Cell phone.
tablet or it's from your cell phone, so it's more like a hotspot type thing. So anyway, so you want to do router, and then you hit start setup,
I'm getting abused.
and then the Wi-Fi setup wizard, and it's searching for the router.
Hey, look, you already know because I did it. Like, yeah.
Well, it was either gonna be once I saw that the other one was for the Android or iOS, then we knew it wasn't that one. But anyway, so it has so it should come up with whatever the Wi-Fi's are in your house or whatever. Well, it has a whole bunch of some other people too, but those are not us. So we gotta figure out.
Pick a Glenda.
Right. Figure out which one it is. I think I'm gonna try the top one. So you gotta enter your password. You can't look. Is it capital?
I don't think so.
Oh.
You don't want to put capital, sir.
Oh, wait. Either this is it or it's not. We'll find out.
I think it is. I think it's just, yeah.
It says it's connecting. Still swirling. Let us see.
Don't.
Oh, it did it. Woohoo! All right. So that's set up. So now so now it's set up. So now why I got an X on?
That's not the Wi-Fi. Is it?
Oh, it's done. Okay, I see why. I know why I was doing that because it was until it popped up. So now it's blue. I don't know if you can see that, but now the Wi-Fi lines are blue. So now she set up with Wi-Fi. So now she's ready to print. She set up to print. We've got the ink in there. She's printing good. You saw all the lines are good. We did all the stuff. And then update the firmware for the text menu. Do you want to do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not using a generic ink anyway. So
Okay. So, so she's ready. So now
that's it.
That's it. So now it's going to be some printing, and I don't know if it's going to be in this video or a different video.
So thank you.
Okay. So now she's all set up. She's printing well. The Wi-Fi is set up on her. The trays work good. The automatic pull-out tray to catch the paper is cute. Okay, so now that's it for this video. We unboxed it. We showed you how to set it up, even though somebody interfered, started pushing buttons, but it's okay. I think you got the gist of it. As always, if you have any comments or questions, be sure to ask those down in the comment section below. And again, as a reminder, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And if there's anything that needs to be linked in the description box, we will be sure to link it in the description box so that you can have that information as well. As always, be sure to be blessed, be in peace, and say how you feel. And we will come back with another video to show you how she prints. So be blessed and have a great day.